Alright guys, I got 4 speakers here. I'm going to rate 1 through 4. I'm going to film with the Sony RX100 Mark V and the Sony RX10 Mark III. Okay, here we are with the Sony RX100 Mark V. I'm going to go ahead and play each speaker to let you hear them. Now of course, I'm going to switch cameras each time for each speaker. So if you're more interested in the cameras, you can hear both cameras working on each speaker. Okay, the new one for me is a Harman Kardon Onyx Mini. And the only reason why I bought this speaker because Best Buy had it on sale for $69. Originally priced at $199, so I had to at least try it out for that price. I listened to them all, different genres of music, from instrumental to rock to Christmas music. And I let my kids listen to them and my wife. We've all came to the same conclusion. I'm going to rate them from 1 to 4, which I think the best sounding speakers. Number 1, the Bose Soundlink Mini 2. Number 2, the JBL Charge 3. Number 3, the Harman Kardon Onyx Mini. And last but not least, the Flip 3. So the Bose Soundlink Mini, I still say at lower volumes, 50% volume, 60% volume, at the music that I listen to, which is more acoustic, pop, jazz, it is the best sounding speaker with a nice bass, good mids, and good highs. The Charge 3, of course, puts out some good bass with the massive radiators it has for the small speaker. You can always say that the Charge 3 and its treble is a little bit muffled, and that's because of the weatherproofing or the weather seal that goes around the speaker, but it's not that bad. I was hoping that the Onix would have pulled through and beat a couple of these speakers, but it's a good speaker, especially for $69. It's too sharp. I think it's too much straight at you. It doesn't have that full rounded sound. Great old JBL Flip 3, always a great speaker to throw in your bag. My ears and my family's ears picked the way we picked. If you have different opinions, please leave them below. I'd love to hear about them. Regards to the cameras, I had this Sony 100 Mark IV prior to this. And the reason why I sold it was because of the autofocus. I didn't feel it was quick enough, especially in sporting events, kids' soccer games, things of that nature. It wasn't picking things up fast enough. I sold it, and the day I sold it, they released the 5, which I was pretty happy about. The 5 I picked up, awesome. Autofocus, much faster. Much faster. Great camera. The pictures they take in your pocket are unbelievable. I then had the Sony a6000. I sold that to get the RX10 Mark III, which I'm filming on now, just because of the zoom. The zoom alone pays for the camera. The Zeiss lens of 600 millimeters, unbelievable. One thing I failed to mention was the speakerphone aspect of the Onyx Mini and the JBL Charge 3. I happen to have those two connected. I got a phone call. I started talking on the Onyx Mini, and they said I sounded funny, so I switched to the JBL Charge 3. They liked it much better. And I was only about 7 inches away from each speakerphone. Now, that's not scientific. That's one phone call from one opinion, but that's what I got. All right, strange video now. My two big passions are, for some reason, are Bluetooth speakers and cameras. I have an issue, so be it. But leave your comments below. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe this helped you make a decision about one of these speakers. I hope maybe you did. Good luck and enjoy.